Hello, this is Lance Johns. Lance Johns driving Las Vegas more, baby. I'm parked actually, but I am in Las Vegas. I wanted to talk about what happened with me with Tempe Kia. I really didn't want to say their name, but I haven't heard anything from them. I found right now there's 2 complaints in the air. I know one complaint came back. You know, the Better Business Bureau in Tempe didn't do none of them. But I know the Arizona Attorney General is investigating them because they told me they got my complaint. Usually when they can't do nothing, they'll send me a letter saying, you know, they can't do nothing. I also sent information to my lawyer about it, but I haven't heard anything, so I need to see if they received my package in the mail that I sent them. But I'm finna blast them right now because they screwed me over. It didn't affect me too bad, but the money I spent, you know, wasn't money that I was supposed to use for my down payment for my house that I'm trying to get next year. You know, I don't know. I kind of think I'm gonna get it back, but I mean, it is a tax write-off. But I gotta be careful with tax write-offs for a couple years. So, that's the only thing. I can't do too many write-offs and everything because it'd be used against me. Get a house because they think you're not making the money, even though people that don't, they're self-employed, they rob taxes all the time. But I went to Tempe Kia on July 7th to get an oil change because I couldn't get an oil change in Las Vegas. So I went to get you know, oil change because it's part of my warranty, you know. So I went to get an oil change. When I left there, I went to see my one of my friends. When I left there, I went to get gas. I went to Quick Trip, and then I stopped in. Well, let me reverse it back. I drove to Arizona, you know, during the day, and I went there 4 p.m. on that day. And then I got done kind of fast, and then I left, and I went to eat like dinner, lunch with one of my friends. Then I went to Quick Trip to get gas, something to drink. But I got gas at Costco, but I went to Quick Trip to get something to drink because I used to get those drinks all the time when I was in Phoenix. So then I'm on the road, and in Mojave County, I started hearing this noise. Like Wikipedia, however you say it, that name of that town before you get to Interstate 40 on Highway 93. I started hearing the noise. I'm like, I don't know where it's coming from. And then, in Kingman, like we go to Las Vegas, I did stop and look at my tire. It seemed okay. I didn't look. I didn't check the lug nuts or nothing. I probably should have did, but I didn't do it. But I didn't know that was going to be the issue that I found out later. But I looked at the tire. It seemed okay, but the damage could have been like inside or whatever. But so I drove, you know, and I heard that noise. So I got home with sleep. I woke up. I went there the next day to Jim Marsh Kia in Las Vegas. So I took it that Friday, and then I had to keep my car in the shop. So that's a week that my car's in the shop. So I called my my district manager, I called her, you know, I don't want to say her name, but I called her and she gave me a ride to the store, you know, one of the stores I was working at. She gave me a ride to the store because the manager of that store, you know, was late opening. So she had me go there to help them open. And then that whole day, you know, was crazy because it had me behind like all day. I left there at 5, you know. Yeah, I left there at 5. I got a ride, you know, by somebody. Somebody gave me a ride. They didn't charge me gas money, and so it was somebody that I knew. Well, I just met, you know, but he gave me a ride. So I got a ride home. I got home. I just, since I didn't have my car, you know, I couldn't do Uber. I couldn't do nothing. So I laid down, and then the next day I went to go get a rental car at the airport because I couldn't rent a car from the Enterprise that was near me. I couldn't rent a car there, so I went to the airport to get a car. Cause it's like nobody like had cars, but like the airport. I know the airport charged like a service fee, but yeah, I went to the airport. I got like a red Chevy Spark. The car was okay, but one of the tires was like leaking air, so I had to fill the air like twice in that tire, and then the car needed an oil change, but I just ignored it because a lot of times, you know, if you set it, you know, like every time, it may not always clear. Cause I know my Buick Century, it was always said I need an oil change. But I know this car right here, you know, when they like did my oil change, they put my mileage in wrong, and they didn't reset my my service interval. They didn't reset it. You know, which pissed me off when I looked and found out. So then, I called Tuesday. They like, you need to keep your rental till Friday. So I didn't like that rental because of the air, you know, the tire leaking, and because it said the oil change. So I turned that rental in, and I got like a Mustang, and everybody seen it on Facebook. So I got the Mustang, and while I was with the rental cars, I did Uber Eats, you know. So I made a little money with Uber Eats, not how I wanted to, but I made a little money because Uber Eats, you know, it can be whatever, you know. I mean, the driving, like doing Uber rides, you know, you can make money, but it's quicker and everything. But the Uber Eats, you can make money, but it's just more time consuming. You make money with all the tips and stuff. So then, he called me with the sad news. He told me that he asked who did my last service. I said Tempe Kia. They told me, well, this person, his name is Bailey at Jim Marsh. He told me that my car, like left tire, the whole side, the lug nuts didn't get tightened, you know, during the last oil change. So it caused a lot of damage. So I had to replace the brake on that side, on the left front side of the tire. But the brakes and everything, it basically the front and left, so they got replaced. The roads got replaced. Wheel alignment on the car. And I had to buy one tire, but I'm like, I just replaced all the tires, so I had to replace all the tires. I had to do all that, the labor and all this stuff. So it ended up coming like with all that together, the rental car and everything, like $3,700. I mean, I put the amount, you know, in the description how much I spent like total. And that Friday I turned the car in, and I got like a Uber back to Uber to Jim Marsh. I took a lift to the airport the first time, but when I took a ride share back, it was Uber. Both of them rides for like $34. But ain't no spend that money, and Bailey told me he couldn't call Tempe Kia to tell what happened because you know, I guess he was afraid to call because he didn't want to get in trouble. But he told me, you know, there was less people that did. So then I contacted Tempe Kia. I got the email for the service manager. His name is Scott Purtle. So I emailed him, and then I emailed him the pictures and everything. And then he was like, email it again. So I emailed the invoice. You know, because he wanted to know how much it cost. And then he was saying, you know, that they didn't touch my tires. But on my invoice, it said that they attempted to do a tire rotation, but they didn't do it. So if they attempted to do it, they had to look at my tire. Because how can you attempt to do a tire rotation, but you don't do it? And they have a sign in Tempe Kia that say we do complimentary tire rotation. So they attempted to do it, but they say that they didn't do it. Oh, I don't say you didn't do it, but you attempted to do it. So you probably tried to do it, but you said something about the front tread was better than the back tread, so they ended up rotating. So the guy, the Scott guy was telling me that somebody probably tried to steal my tires, but they didn't steal them. You know, so my lug nuts was they loosened my lug nuts. They tried to take my tire basically, so they basically said that they didn't touch my tire. And but on person that did a tire rotation was Tempe Kia, but that was like 2,000 miles before. You know, if the lug nuts would have been loose and everything, then I would have been hearing this sound already. So I believe they did it, but I'm not finna say alleged, because that was the last person that had my car. And on this invoice, it said that they touched my tires. But I'm seeing what's gonna happen. I check my mail every day. I need to call my lawyer to see if they receive my information. But yeah, I'm just waiting, because normally Arizona Attorney General, they're good with like responding back. So they probably contact them, because I know the Better Business Bureau contact them, but they told them the same thing. They didn't do anything, and then it's like they don't want to do nothing else. But hopefully something will happen. I get a check in the mail, something. Even if they give me $1,000, that's better than nothing. But I just, you know, I need closure, because I mean it's gonna be a tax write-off, yeah, but this is crazy. This had to happen to me, you know, and all that. You know, I just know that I'm not gonna get another Kia again. You know, they burn bridges. They burn bridges. You know, they burn bridges with me, so I'm not gonna get another Kia again. So this is the Mustang rental, the second rental I did. So this is $365 for 2 days. I say 10%. I seen. It was. Oh, okay. That's a 10%, like, more. Okay. This is the Enterprise. I'm gonna spend on Enterprise. And I know that I know the Mustang when the window like chipped, the window cracked, but I had insurance on it, because I don't normally get insurance, but I ended up getting insurance on it. I just told them that it was already there, you know, but I did have insurance on it. So this is the lift fare, 3401. I know in this the tip is included here, but the Uber rider tip isn't included, so I actually spent a couple dollars more than what I spent, but that's fine. Then this is the Uber fare, $34.21. This is how much I spent at Jim Marsh. And this is the same thing as a copy. And then the Baylor guy at Jim Marsh was telling me that they should pay me at least $2,000. So since they caused the damage, they should pay at least $2,000 for everything. But I think they should pay for everything. You know, since they did all that. And this is the last tire which I had from Tempe Kia. It's under warranty, so I didn't pay the $19.99. It's under warranty, so it was free. And this is Tempe Kia. When I went, I went on July 8th, so the next day was July 9th. So I went on July 8th to Tempe Kia. Then July 9th was when the damage happened. Okay. And like when they do like oil changes or tire rotation, they usually rotate your tires. I'm just trying to, cause it did say that they attempted to rotate my tires. I did see it. Okay. Okay. They set my tire pressure. They didn't rotate my tires because of better tread in front. So they attempted to rotate my tires, but they didn't do it. And if they set my tire pressure, they had to touch my tires. If they attempted to rotate my tires, but better tread, they didn't do it, so they attempted to rotate my tires. So they did touch my tires. They may not have taken the tire off the rim, but they attempted to rotate my tires. So they was going to take it off, but they decided not to. But they should have tightened my lug nuts back on there. It's fucked up that they did this to me. And we had to start doing surviving Tempe Kia. So hopefully I get some closure in this. I need to do surviving Tempe Kia every day until I get some justice. But anyway, let me go ahead and go, 'cause I need to drive. Make up this money for all this that I spent. But anyway, thank you for listening. Yeah, Lance Johns, thanks for listening. Have a good day. Be safe, be blessed. Be careful, don't let people get over you. And if this happened to you, just keep fighting until you get what you deserve. And I gotta get my teeth cleaned this week. They told me I have to get my root canal redone. I'm thinking about getting it pulled and getting an implant, because this be the third root canal. So I'm just unsure what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to keep paying for root canals and then have to keep fixing them. 2003, 2000. Well, it was like 2014 was the root canal. 15 was the crown. So it was like the end of 2014 into 15 where I got the second root canal and the crown. So now it's 21 and I gotta get another one. That's crazy. So I may end up getting this tooth pulled and getting an implant. to what hopefully the imprint will last the rest of my life. That's what I'm thinking about doing, so I don't know. But I don't want to be toothless like some people that I see, you know. I'm not naming names, you know. Like, you see all these, like, bombs and stuff. I mean, if people choose to be toothless, it's their business, but I don't want to be toothless like that. But I don't want to offend people either, you know, but, cause I have family members that lost teeth, and they look different, you know, without their teeth. And you talk different. Like, if you lose your teeth, you start talking different. So I don't want to, you know, start talking different. Cause I already have a stuttering problem, and then I'm talking different because I don't have teeth in front of my mouth. Cause I knew a girl at Walmart, you know, she was nice and sweet and everything, but her grill was gone. You know, she has like a crazy husband. I don't know if he did it or not, but I just, you know, I mean, I don't want to be like that. But anyway, let me go. Lance Young, let y'all drop a love, boy, baby. Thanks for listening. Watch your hands if it's social distance, wear a mask, cover mouth, and cough and sneeze. And again, Lance Johns, like, share, subscribe, hit bell notifications, comment below. But thanks for listening, and have a good night. Bye.